So this is the first year that we have an all-Pacific Northwest shop hop. I know there are other states that do a shop hop that's statewide. We've never had that before. So this has both Oregon and Washington fabric. So they have different designers. So this is the Washington fabric. They have a panel and then they have fabrics that go with it. And this is the Oregon fabric. That's our panel and fabric that goes with it. And then the idea is, I just lost my page. They have a map in the book. Oh, and this is, they have a magazine that tells you all the stuff. It has patterns in it. It has a map of the shops and all the addresses and information to find them. And then you have a passport that you can get stamped so that you can enter to win prizes. And so that's their map of all the different shops and the regions that they have. This started the beginning of April and it goes through the end of May. And we decided we were going to do a little bit while we were at the beach because it started while we were at the coast. So while we were at the coast, my thought was I wanted to get some of each of the Oregon fabrics and I wanted to buy one at each shop. And I decided I would start with what I was going to regret most if I missed it. Because I just had a feeling fabrics could sell out fast, or maybe a shop wouldn't order very much and you'd be able to find one but not another. Anyway, that was my thought. So our very first shop was actually in Coos Bay, and I got the panel, which I think is really cool. I think the Washington fabric is neat, but I think the Oregon fabric is way better. So we went to Cruisin' Quilt Shop. She also has a retreat center there, and that's where I got my panel. And then I'll show you all the fabrics that I got here and where I got them. So the next shop we went to was Florence. Oh yeah, and all the shops have these cute little squares of fabric for each shop. They're all different. Got the little stamp fabric. Loved the shop in Florence. It was really cute. Never been there before. Paramount Sewing and Vacuum in Eugene. I got the, I suppose this would be better to show fabric, huh? The circles with all the animals in it. I don't have any plans for this fabric at the moment. And of course I had just pretty much decided I wasn't buying fabric if I didn't have a plan for it. So there's that. But in my defense, I also knew I really liked these colors and I really liked this fabric, and I thought if I missed it, I would kick myself later for it. So this fabric I got at Somebody Special Quilt Shop. And she also has a retreat center, the Stars Aligned Quilting Retreat. We actually walked through her little place and it was cute. This fabric is neat because it's forest, but it also has, do you think you can see it? Bigfoot on there. That was also Eugene. Then we had in Lebanon, Finally Together Quilt Shop. We've been there before. We liked that shop. We got the light green there. One of the things I like about this fabric is we have some very Oregon specific fabrics, like that first one that has the Oregon stuff all over it. But most of them are blender fabrics that you can use for anything. And these are great colors. So Bear Creek Quilting in Lebanon, Oregon, that was all pre-cuts. And I don't generally buy pre-cuts, and I wasn't going to buy a great big bundle of pre-cuts when I'm trying to buy a little bit at each shop. So I bought a fabric pencil that I've been wanting to get anyway as an alternative. So Yankee Dutch Quilting and Goods, we went to Brownsville. Very cute shop, cute town. We'd never been there before either. They had sold out of all their fabrics except for one that I already had, so I got a fat quarter. Fortunately, I had an alternate plan, which was to get pinks and background for my orange peel quilt if I didn't find one of the others. So went to the Purple Frog in Jefferson and got the light blue, which is beautiful. And then Paramount Sewing and Vac in Salem. a light sand color. That cotton patch in Keizer, Oregon. The medium, is that the medium or the dark? Looks like it's the medium. Oh, I forgot. The medium blue. Then Dallas, Oregon. Never been there before either. Got the medium green. And then Boersma's in McMinnville. Was excited to see because that used to be my hometown quilt store. Haven't been there for a really long time. Anyway, so those were the shops that we visited that were in that area. And when you visit them, you get a little stamp. And so I got all my stamps for that region. So that was cool. That was a lot of fun to do. Long, long day because we did 8 of these in one day. So that was a very long day, but it was a lot of fun to do. I'm really excited about having the fabric. And that's what I've been up to lately.